All right, guys, welcome on back to another character review video. Now, I just wanted to address this really quickly because the idea was in the last video we did all the playable characters, and in this video we were going to do all the non-playable characters. But unfortunately, my editing software does have a limit to the time frame as to how long a video can be. So even with cutting some of it out, I'm going to need to just split it into two separate videos. So today we're going to be taking a look at all the major villains, and then in the next and final video, we will be taking a look at all of the thugs. So sorry about the split, guys, but there's not really anything I can do about it. But in the meantime, though, I do hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you all later. All right, so that means we're going to start with Azrael. Um, Azrael's design is,
Hmm.
I think, relatively unique, right? Like, I mean, normally his suit is primarily darker colors, I feel like, than this.
Wait, does the sword on this thing like ignite on fire?
He never takes his sword out. I mean, keep in mind,
No,
he's
I'm
just
talking
like
about more of like the gauntlet dagger blade sword thing. I guess it's actually just
uh,
like two blades actually.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it'll, like, light on fire and it'll draw the sigils in the ground and then teleport away, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I think before this, Azrael was always, at least to my recollection, usually in a red suit, whereas now they've kind of merged him with like a Crusader look, which fits his character, right? Because I mean that's kind of what he was in a sense. Um, he was always very religiously oriented, so I think tying him into that
Yeah.
Crusader look works. Um, I do feel like he's a little too on the Red Hood side, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I guess it's nice. I mean, he definitely has the aesthetic going, but I do think, from what I remember, I think the next game's one was definitely better.
Hmm. I think the best way I would describe Azrael is he's Batman without the Bruce Wayne. That's how I think of Azrael when I think of him in the suit. Um, but yeah, he's a very weird little character. I think I'm gonna give him a 7. I feel like is fair. No,
Yeah.
7. We already talked about Mad Hatter, Batman. Already talked about Robin, Bruce, Catwoman. Jim, I will bring him up. But he is man in trench coat. Not even
Has
trench coat,
absolutely
raincoat.
snow white hair.
Yeah, kind of
Not
weird
really.
rendering issues with Jim in Arkham Asylum and City, especially in the Return to Arkham version. But this is man in trench coat. He gets a 5. I feel like
This kind
like
of suck. You don't get to see his normal outfit though much. From looks it.
well, I mean, he had it in Asylum. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, no,
It's
no.
yeah. I think the only reason for the raincoat is so that they didn't outright use the exact same model. But do you
Mr.
want to give a
Freeze.
numerical rating to that, or do you even care?
Uh, I think I'll give him a 5. Not because like I think he's bad, just because I do wish I don't know, got to see him in something different.
Yeah, see, for me, 5 is not like it's bad or it's good. It's just I don't care. Like when I rate something a 5, I don't care. I don't have strong opinions one way or the other.
Mm.
Um, Now I should explain. So there's Mr. Freeze and then there's Mr. Freeze armored. Um, so this is Mr. Freeze outside of his suit. So this is gonna look a little weird at first.
Mm.
This is not like his typical look. This is meant to be like he got ripped out of the suit and is like barely clinging on to life type of deal. This is like just like his bare minimum survival look.
Dang, Arnold, you're looking kind of different.
Yeah. I mean, for what it's worth, I think it's a cool idea. Uh,
Mm.
uh all right. I tried. It was there was an attempt made. But I guess I didn't really break the ice. Got him. All right. Now that being said, I don't know. I feel like I don't understand how this mechanism works to keep him alive. Like the idea is like he plunges this cryo thing in his chest, and then
I'm
it.
assuming it's supposed to like go to his the veins, maybe, but then like I'm not sure what the pants bit is about.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Because the other thing is when he plunges that into his chest, all the tubes light up. Like they're originally dull, so it's like because the tubes don't connect to the pants. I don't really know how that connects. I'm gonna say a 6. Like it's good. It's
Yeah,
for what it is. It's okay, but it's not meant to look cool. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I mean,
He is not. He is currently not the most chillin' villain.
no. I mean, 6 feel fair. What do you think?
Yeah, 6.
All right. However, this is where shit gets a little extra spicy. The Mr. Freeze armored look. This is one of my favorite looks for him in media in general.
Oh wait,
This is
maybe the reason the tubes are on the pants is more like connector bit with the armored version.
maybe, but I mean, just like, oh man. I mean, that's one little detail. The rest of this is
That's good. No,
just
it's good.
so cool. And like his voice changes when the dome lowers down. He's got the glowing red eyes of the animated series,
Also,
but
as I'm just gonna
like,
say, like due to how they shaped it, it makes me think distinctly of like a Lego diver, like with the see-through hood or like a Lego astronaut helmet.
well, so the funny thing is that like Lego made a helmet that that kind of looks like this, but
Yeah.
it I think came out after this. Like I think it
Huh.
might have. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments because I honestly don't know, but I believe that that mold was actually made for a Mr. Freeze minifigure that came out around this time.
You think?
I could be wrong, but I think so. Because I know in like 2011 there was like that Aquaman in the glacier set with the bat ski, and Batman was like in the white suit, and Mister Freeze had his. I don't know if that mold was made for Mister Freeze or not,
Hmm.
but if it was, let me know. But
Yeah.
I love the liquid, like the liquid in the tubes and the
Liquid.
arms, just looks so cool to me. I like that it pulsates and moves.
Yeah.
It's just I
Hexagonal patterns in the suit.
it's so good. It's like if I could ever see Mr. Freeze in a movie that wasn't Batman and Robin, I would want him to look exactly like this. It's
Part of
just
me Part of me kind of this isn't like really a comment on like the suit itself, but more like it's an idea I just had. I feel like a good idea for a Mister Freeze would be going for something a bit more looking either like a hazard or radioactive suit or like an astronaut style suit that's like modified to work with like cryogenics.
yeah. You know, does he give you like Isaac Clarke vibes? Because I kind of get a little bit of that
A
in this
little.
suit.
Primarily, if he didn't have the big thing on his head, probably yeah.
Yeah. I mean, from the neck down, but yeah, the big head containment chamber, and I I love how non-exposed he is. Because I do you remember like in like the I want to say like late 2010s to like early 2020s when they decided to make Mr. Freeze wear like a sleeveless suit?
Oh
Like
yeah, that was weird.
I fucking hated that, and this to me is like the complete opposite. So I have to admit I am a little biased. But I can't give it anything less than a 10. I can't. I know it probably doesn't deserve it. Like there are probably some flaws with it, but I just don't care. It's
I'll say
so good.
8. I'll say 8. I do think it's a very good suit, but I don't think it's entirely the best look, at least in my opinion. Like out of the ones I like personally for him to me.
Yeah, I mean, I will say hot take. Hot take, I like it better than BTAS. I'm just gonna there are things about the BTAS suit that just
That's
irk
fair.
me. Because what the number one thing I hate about the BTAS suit, and this is like to just go on a tangent, is the goggles on the BTAS suit have eyebrows on them. And then
I never thought about that.
like they have eyebrows on them, and the weird thing is when he has the goggles on, the eyebrows move like they're meant to be his actual eyebrows. But then when he takes the goggles off, his eyebrows change. So it's like they're built into the eye. It's fucking weird. I don't like it's odd. It's also not quite as mechanical as I'd like it to be. It looks kind of like like retro sci-fi-y, which is a cool vibe. I do like that suit, but I do have my problems with it. I like this one
Yeah.
better. Um,
Hmm.
let's see who's next. Ah, yes. Oh, oh,
Once again, I
fuck
do think it's a generally
me.
good design. The one biggest issue obviously is the weird hard metal mask. The worst thing is I feel like it would have been better if they made it look like a normal inmate mask that was painted to look like his actual mask.
Yeah,
Instead of it
I'm
being a
just
metal
gonna,
mask shaped to be his mask.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I just want you to say everything you have to say about this suit before I absolutely take a fucking fat shit on it. I just
Yeah,
want.
but like you get what I'm saying, right?
Oh, yeah, no. This is and I'm not even gonna like dance around it or try and make excuses. This is the worst, one of the worst Bane designs in all of media. I will say Injustice did worse, like with some of its alternate suits. Some of the alternate suits in Injustice are fucking trash, but this is one of my least favorite designs. I will say positively, I love how grotesquely big he is, especially because it fits in with the story with the Titan
I also do like
thing.
the tubage
The
stuff, actually,
tubage
how
is
wild they
good.
are.
Um, but I feel like there's just a lot of unnecessary detail, like in the wrist braces. It just feels off, especially since he's meant to be an inmate that was shackled and contained. It just feels like too much. And then the face, and then the mask. I mean, whew, this mask. This mask is just so awful, and it does
Like,
so many things wrong.
once again, why did they design a mask specifically themed around his own actual mask?
So I actually think you can justify that if you think of it in a sense of like maybe he was brought in wearing this and it's like welded to his face. Like, so in other words, like he just couldn't take it off. But the design of the mask itself is just awful. For one thing, where the fuck is his nose? Where is it?
Yeah.
Where is
Also,
it?
actually wait. Also, wait. How actually? Can you get a better look at it from the left side?
I mean, I can, but the shadows are gonna.
I'm trying to figure out where the hell are his ears.
Where is anything, right? Like everything's gone. And then like the Bane mask, I'm just gonna say it. The biggest mistake that DC did with the Bane mask is giving it a fucking mouth hole. Like BTAS did that, and it's been a thing since BTAS, and I don't understand why. It would have been easier to animate had they not done it, and it would have looked cooler. And then I mean, look at his head. It's just all scrunched in there.
Well,
It's just so gross, and like it doesn't really make sense. It just like and I get he's meant to be a prisoner, but like aside from the Venom stuff, there's nothing that really screams Bane about me to this design. It's like it's just awful in all the wrong ways. It's just bad. I'm gonna give it a 3. I refuse to give it anything higher. And if you try
I
and
get
make me, I will hunt you down.
5. I get what they were going for, but as I said before, the issue is well the mask.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, I just can't. I can't do it.
As I said
I
before, it should have
can't
either
look at
been
it.
in a modified Hannibal extra mask, either spray painted to look like the design, or give him his actual mask.
Yeah. All
Or
right.
other thing, maybe face paint. That could also have worked.
Yeah, face paint could work. Black Mask, again, kind of just the dude in a suit. Though I do like the vibe of it because it kind of feels like retro
Wait a second.
mobster
Is
look.
it damaged from when he got hit in the head from Joker? Still.
I don't know because Arkham Origins came out after. It's just like this is just meant to be. I think when they came up with this design, it was kind of just to symbolize like, okay, we're past that era. Like Black Mask is it's his era of crime in Gotham is done, and he's just like fighting back. And I really love that look. I love like the torn mask. I love the hair. I love the like retro gangster, but like kind of slimmed down look. The only thing
Yeah.
is that it has a continuity error because, like, in Arkham Knight, Black Mask shows back up in the horrible Jason Todd DLC, and he looks like his Arkham Origins self. And it like, I feel like that like fall from grace vibe that this design has is just way cooler than that. But again, I mean, not really a whole lot to talk about. I feel like
So
that's true. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It kind of depends. I'm not really gonna talk too much about it. So I mean, because I mean, again, kind of just dude in suit. But I mean, cool dude in suit though. So I will say that I feel like 7, right?
yeah.
7 feels good. All right. Now up next is
Okay.
uh I think peak um Clayface. Like Rocks. So here's the thing about Rocksteady. When Rocksteady tries to make grotesque humans, I don't feel like they do too well. But when they just make grotesque things, they fucking exceed all expectations. And I feel like Clayface just does that. And I think this character trophy also doesn't do him a lot of justice too, because like in the game you get like when you actually see him like morphing and changing and stuff, it's so good. It is so good. I don't really know what I can say about it because I mean it's just like exactly what I would want. I feel like.
Hmm.
I mean, what about you? Oh, that was not what I wanted to do with the camera.
I think it's good, but I feel like the face may be still a tad bit too humanoid for me. I'm probably more used to the one from BTAS or the Lego version, which I guess already kind of was kind of based around BTAS. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, as someone who grew up with like the Batman 2004, I don't mind a little human to my Clayface.
Well,
Um,
that's not the issue. I just feel like it's a bit too well formed of a human face, if that makes sense. I know it's still grotesque, but you get what I'm saying.
yeah, I get it. I mean, yeah. I one other detail I do love. I like how he has different textures of clay within him. Like there's soft bits,
Yeah.
hard bits, and sand and stuff. It's like it's really good. Um, what are you thinking?
Um, 8.5.
You know what? I agree with that. I totally and on 100% agree with that. I don't really think I need to be different for the sake of different sake. Um,
Deadshot. AKA the
Deadshot.
retcon. AKA the retcon. Because he retconned you into a black person.
Yes. So there is a new theory going around that I've been hearing. And there is this YouTuber I watch who does like Arkham
About
theories and stuff. I want to say his name is Nerd with like a
about like the
KN.
Deadshot about the black Deadshot being an alternate dimension Deadshot, or this one is.
Yeah, well, not just that because yeah, no. So it's pretty much confirmed that the Black Deadshot is an alternate dimension one. But the idea that Suicide Squad is actually like an alternate timeline or like an alternate universe from the main Arkham universe that just kind of follows similar beats. And I'm like,
That makes sense.
yeah, I feel better about that. So, by the way, go check him out. I'll put if I misspoke, I'll put his name on screen. But he does some really cool shit.
I do generally like the suit here though. Actually,
Yeah, I mean, so I think this goes for what Bane was trying to go for in the sense that it's like the prisoner took their prisoner outfit and modified it, but I think it does it in a much more effective way. Um,
so look,
they
like if
keep it
Bane had
simple.
that mask, but then they had like the white bits sprayed around it, that probably would look better.
Yeah, they did like a Target logo on the Arkham thing. He
Yeah.
ripped off his sleeves and he just has all his weapons. He's got his eye sight thing, um, guns, wrist guns. I think like for a I mean, it's trying to be grab bag Deadshot, not like actual
Yeah.
Deadshot. So I think for grab bag, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I think it's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not because it's a prisoner jumpsuit. Again, there's just not really a whole lot to say. about it. Like, if we were talking about Arkham Origins Deadshot, like that shit's peak. But like for this, I think it works. I feel like 7.5.
I'll give it an 8.
Hey, okay, fair enough. I'm not the biggest fan of the open mask slash goatee look for him, but I get it. Like again, it's grab bag, so I'm not upset. Um,
The calendar bad.
Calendar Man is
One of his feet smaller
obviously
than the
very
other.
heavily inspired by Long Halloween, but
Wait,
changes a
one of his
couple of different
legs.
things.
One of his legs shorter than the other.
Yeah, so this guy's got some cool shit going on. So Julian Day, yes, he has this special brace because one of his legs is significantly shorter than the other. Which I forget if in lore was just he was born this way or if it was because of some sort of accident. I don't really remember.
So I need
Um,
you to look at his head real quick, 'cause I need to
yeah, I
confirm
was gonna
something.
get to that. So what Julian Day does that no other Calendar Man design, at least to my knowledge, has done, is brother has not tattooed but branded all of the initials for every month into his fucking head.
Nice.
Like that that's pretty hardcore. Like
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw him in distance, I thought he may have done something as technically slightly worse, and like, may it spell out the words with like stitches.
mm,
I don't know. Would you say that worse or better?
I don't know. I mean it looks like he I can't tell if he branded it or if he just carved pieces of his skin out to spell it. I really can't tell. But either way, it is nasty. And it's not
Nasty
something you
work.
really get to see up close, but the funny thing is that like given that new detail and the new detail of the ankle brace, um and he's also like significantly overweight, but like in the face, I feel like they like perfectly captured Jeff Loeb's art for Long Halloween, like way more than I would have thought. Because I actually just got done reading that book recently for like the first time, and I loved it. It was fantastic. So it's just very um it's a very interesting take because obviously he's locked down in the courthouse, so he has to be in a full prisoner jumpsuit. So I think they kind of did these little things to make him feel unique in ways that like are slight. And I like that. It's subtle, but it works. And it makes you realize just how fucking nuts this guy is. And it's great. It really just
I was just
it
gonna ask, does he have
works.
anything? Does he have anything special like in game if you play the game and see him like on your birthday?
On your birthday, no.
Oh,
But basically how he works is you talk to him and he'll say generic dialogue. But if you go to him on 12 different holidays, he'll say stuff depending on the holiday you visit him on. And then if you visit him, if you set your system clock to Rocksteady's founding date back in 2004, he has a unique line of dialogue there. And if you visit him for all 13 days, then he will eventually have escaped his cell. I haven't done that yet, just because I don't want to fiddle with my system clock. But at the same time, we're kind of getting off track. But yeah,
well,
he's
see,
just such a cool NPC. He's really
yeah,
great. I love him, and I love this design for him. I feel like 8 works for me.
yeah. It.
8,
I'll say it
yeah.
does kind of suck. He doesn't actually have a thing built in for like celebrating the player's birthday or something.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I admittedly, but all right, Harley
Harley
Quinn
Quinzel.
moment. Uh, it's Harley Quinn. I don't know. This is to me. This is kind of
Hmm.
where it all started.
We
You know what I
all started to
mean?
go downhill.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I
It's not that it's about outfits that they just kept
bump
redoing it so
bumpy
many
bumpy though.
times.
Yeah. I like Arkham Asylum. What did have a sexy outfit for Harley, but it was a nurse's outfit, so it was very unique to that game and very like not attempting to be a general Harley design.
I
This
feel like
attempts
they.
to be a general Harley design, and this is kind of where it starts. Like, basically, every Harley design now follows this similar vibe of, corset, sleeveless shirt, something on the wrists and hands, and then like
I feel like they
tight
were trying
leggings
way.
and boots.
I feel like we got to the point where they kept trying to coolify Harley a bit way too much.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love her being on her own
Yeah.
sometimes, and I think that there are cool stories that can be done with that. But I feel like removing her from the Joker entirely in every adaptation we get is a bit of a problem,
Yeah.
personally. That being said, this design is still great. I think it does
Yeah,
some
that's still
really
great.
interesting things. It's not like overly sexual, though. I mean, but it does have those little things. I love the tattoos. Like, she's got a tattoo here for Joker, and then one on her arm with the playing card. I'm not trying to look at her breast. That's just legitimately the best view I can get of the tattoo. And then on the back, it's it's her, which is neat. But
Duel.
I feel like while this design at the time wasn't generic for Harley, I feel like because of like how many designs followed suit with it, it's
Yeah.
kind of become lost in the sauce a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about it?
7.5.
7.5. Okay. So I mean, so you're still positive on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can I don't know if I can give it the point 0.5. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7.
I do just
Um
kind of wish a lot more outfits which I actually incorporate the actual old like jester outfit thing
yeah,
instead of just
I
going
know.
like full on
I
white.
know. But um
Hush.
can we say 10? Can we just fucking say 10 and be done with it? Like I I mean, what is there to say here? It's fucking Hush. And Hush's
Hmm.
design is peak. Like I am infuriated that they got rid of this and did the bullshit they did in Arkham Knight, because this is just it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. The everything down to the trench coat, the muted colors, the wrapped face, and the H just slightly poking out. It's just perfect. It's just everything I want in a Hush design. It's so great.
Hmm.
JB's about to say 4.
No.
Okay. What okay, what are we feeling? What, explain your hesitancy to me.
Hmm. I'm not really sure. I I feel like he may feel a bit well too put together if that makes sense. I
You
understand he's
mean
supposed to be
like given the
preparing it for a
context of the
while.
game?
Well, no, not even that. I just feel like should like I know he's not actually a thrown together character, but I always kind of figured the entire point is that he's supposed to try to look like that.
Hmm.
Was he originally just wearing straight up just like a gray sweater with a like jacket and like bandages on his face and some boots?
Um I mean, I think but he does have the H though at some point. Like, that
No, I
does
know.
come into play.
No, I
I
know.
don't
I get that.
know.
I feel like once again, as I said before, I do love put together hero outfits. Some like a good majority of times, I like the idea of them trying to make something from like not a lot they got on hand. As I said before, I do I kind of do like the homemade Spider suit a bit from like No Way from like those Spider-Man movies, and then also obviously Scarlet Spider with the whole hoodie thing.
Hmm.
I just feel like it's a bit too clean looking, if that makes sense. Like
Okay.
it's still good.
I can understand that. I can. Um I just I don't know. At the same time, though, look, it's fucking badass.
It's really good.
I, I, like, and the thing is, right, like, given the context of the world that we're in and the story that we're in, I should hate this design because it, like, you want to say it's too put together. Like, think about it being in Arkham City. Like,
Yeah,
it is especially too put together for Arkham City, but it's just so fucking cool, man. It's so good.
yeah,
I,
it's good
I
stuff.
feel like I want to give this a 10. I really do, but putting my like strong feelings for it aside and trying to be as objective as I possibly can, 8 is the lowest I can give it.
7.
Oh, like it's not even a bad rating, but it still hurts, man. Like a 7 still hurts me. But fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna skip over the sick Joker design and just talk about Clayface Joker because it's the same like this design is the sick Joker and then they just pair it with the healthy Joker so we can just kind of kill two birds here.
It's kind of neat that they
Um
have both of them staying together mirrored.
yeah. I mean so like healthy Joker, I think we should probably start with, right? I
Yeah,
mean, what do we say here? I mean, one of the most iconic looks for the character.
fantastically
Kind of
low wage.
tries to take bits and pieces from different designs, primarily BTAS, but there's some Nicholson in here too, especially in the face. Um,
Yeah,
I mean, I love the colors. The colors are great. It's exactly how I'd imagine a live action Joker to look. Maybe just my only
got that.
complaint is the chin and is a little too pointy for me, but otherwise I just
I think it's
I
fun.
I
I
mean,
was gonna say he got that Frank West Dead Rising 2 Widow's Peak.
yeah, but I mean that's again that kind of is
No, no,
like BTAS less
it's just
comic. I
joking.
for healthy Joker, I have to give it a 10. I can't
Absolutely.
I know it should be lower. I know it should be lower, but I can't. I just can't. I cannot bring it in myself to lower the rating. I
Yeah,
am
10 is great. Yeah, 10.
10. Right. How can you rate it anything less? It's so it's the Joker. Like this is the jokiest Joker to ever Joker. It's exactly
Also,
what
once
I
again,
think of.
I also don't think you actually rated the Origins design that well, but I also remember liking that design too. Actually, uh,
Uh for we didn't talk about Arkham Origins because I don't have access to it.
I thought we did.
No, we definitely
Huh.
didn't because it's a PS3 streaming game, so like I literally can't share a screen it with you or record
Uh,
it. So, um,
oh God, streaming.
yeah, so fucking cringe. But yes, that being said, again, just I mean, peak. This is exactly what I want in a Joker design. From now until the end of time. Now we get to talk about sick Joker.
Paler, darker.
So I can't give this one a 10, and I'll tell you why. It's the suit, right? This is supposed to be the same suit. What the fuck
Ah, so the
happened
issue.
here? Like, like colors don't work like that. Like I
I
get
guess
it
the
being
idea was that it's supposed
dirty.
to be like, yeah, I guess like it was supposed to be like getting paler, but it definitely paled way too much in
It
comparison to the
it
original.
it pales too way too much, and it just doesn't make sense. Fabrics don't desaturate this way. It doesn't work like that. And I guess it wouldn't be that big of a problem if like this was the Arkham Asylum design and this was the Arkham City design, but when you put them right next to each other, it's very obviously just off and it doesn't work. I also feel like his hair layering is just not good. Like I get they tried to make it look messy, but it just like looks really bad in my opinion. Like
Cabbage.
not in a good way. Like the Joker's hair here is messy, but it's
Oh,
layered
you can actually
well.
see. Actually, if you just see a part of his like bald head, actually, if you turn a bit.
Well, I think that is intentional. I think he's like meant to be losing his hair because of
Oh,
the virus, but like it's
like,
meant to be kind of
I was
fucky,
saying
but
cabbage
yeah, it just
or
doesn't look
lettuce.
great. I will say the face looks really good though. Like he
Yeah,
looks gross in all the right ways. But just it's not 10 because it doesn't line up well with this one. Uh Numerically
Yeah,
7.5, I want to say.
yeah, I'm good with it. I'm good
All
with it.
right. 7.5
Alright, so
for
the
the
one's
gameplay.
healthy Joker is posed in, or six Joker.
No, no,
Yeah, the
no.
six Joker's
This
posed
is
in the.
sick Joker. So like healthy Joker never actually appears in the game. Anytime it's healthy Joker, it's Clayface.
Oh,
So yeah, I just didn't want to talk about that trophy separately because it's just the two of them together. Killiquawk. Killiquawk. This is, I mean, with a few of these characters, I'm sure you'll notice it's just basically their Arkham design, Asylum designs, but that doesn't stop this from being fucking
he has no inner part of his mouth,
goaded.
or a tongue. Where's his tongue?
So this is not, I think, a fault of the design itself. I feel like it's more so just an unfortunate aspect of the character trophy because
You're not really supposed to see it.
he's never supposed to be lighted like this to where you can see the inside of his mouth. You
I
know what
mean,
I
I
mean?
get that, but also it still feels really weird they didn't even at least give him a tongue.
Because I think it's meant to look like a black void. I think that's the point. Like I don't think you're supposed to be able to see a tongue in there. Um they could have it could have also been because of the way his jaw works with talking, like maybe having a tongue in there would kind of mess up his model a bit is another
Yeah,
possibility. But I would just ignore that he doesn't have a tongue because I don't it's not really meant to be an aspect of his design you're supposed to notice. It's just this character trophy having lighting in an unfortunate place. Um but how do we feel about Waylon here? How are we feeling?
eh, 7.
Really? Why not higher, might I ask?
Hmm. I'm not sure. Something about it just feels slightly off to me. I can't really describe it either.
I mean, do you think he's like too reptile, not reptile enough? Uh,
Well, no, he should be a mix, but like I'm not sure. I guess he just doesn't look deformed enough for what he technically should be.
yeah, I mean, you kind of get that more in Arkham Knight. Um, the thing I'll say that Arkham Origins did really well with its Killer Croc design is he looks way more human in there, and it looks kind of booty. But the thing that makes that great is you look at the progression from Arkham Origins all the way through Knight, you can see his disease progress, and that's
Hmm.
really cool. This is kind of meant to be a midway point.
I know.
Um, So I'm gonna say an 8. I don't I like a 7 is fair too. I guess I don't know, but I like it a lot, and I think of it I guess more in Asylum than I do in City because especially in City. There's he's only in the game as a fucking cameo, and you could very easily miss him because you have like a very limited time to actually talk to him. It's fucking stupid, but I it's fine for what it is. Jervis.
Doesn't look British enough. 0 out of 10.
His teeth aren't all sideways. Um, okay. Let's actually take this seriously.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know,
I
man.
like the patchwork idea, but I do think maybe he should have gone a bit more Joker route and have a lot more exaggerated, brighter colors. Maybe.
Yeah, I can see that. I think the thing with Jervis in this one is they're going way more for an Arkham Asylum Serious House on Serious Earth vibes, where
I guess I get
he
that.
is not so much whimsical as he is a fucking kidnapper and potential rapist. Like, this guy is a fucking psychopath. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. And I get the vibe they were going for. Because like, yes, I agree, like, in a general Mad Hatter design, more color is probably good, but he's supposed to be this deranged, like mentally unstable madman. And you can see that in little aspects of his designs. Like for example, he's wearing a tank top right now, and like this like ratty old coat, and like the like pants rolled up to his ankles. I feel like his vibe is he's meant to look like like 19th century British street trash. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Like
get that.
he's meant to look like that, and then he's got like the hat. Um, I want to say 7.5. Like this Jervis is cool, but I'm with you, JB, in the sense I like my Mad Hatters a bit more whimsical. I do.
6.
Um, I I like he's arguably a more interesting character, but I
Fair.
just I don't know. I think I like a little more whimsy. That's just that's what I like. Um,
Zayas.
Victor
Oh,
says.
oh, what the hell?
I mean, it's kind of what you'd expect from a Zaz design. Really, the only thing this thing does differently is instead of having the blonde hair, which was pretty common at the time, he's bald, which I do think has now become a primary facet in Zaz designs. He's typically bald now. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of the tattoos.
Yeah, attack 2 is still kind of weird.
The tattoos are odd. Obviously he's meant to be in prison garb, so he's got like this heavily restrained, locked up look about him. Um, but I don't
Nice.
know. He's for what he is, he's cool. But I don't know. I've never been a big Zaz guy to begin with. Like I've never really found him that like his gimmick to be that interesting. Um, like I don't know.
I think it's supposed to be more like he is a generally normal like criminal. I think that's supposed to make him kind of stand out in a way.
Yeah, I feel
It's like
like
the nut job thing of like,
he's kind of like the DC version of Cletus Cassidy. Like,
yeah, that makes sense. Actually, no, that's perfect. Actually,
yeah. Like obviously pre-Carnage, but yeah, I feel like he's DC's Cletus.
God, could you imagine if they gave some Fruzzaz to actually get powers? Jesus.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Um I don't know. I mean, fucking 6. I like I just am I'm like I don't hate it. I'm just indifferent. Like I just don't care about Zaz that
5.
much as a character. And I feel like I've seen better.
Nothing bad, nothing good, nothing internally good.
Yeah.
It exists.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The penguin
Now, this is my one of my favorites. I
short.
fucking love what they've done here. Um, they've taken a bit of DeVito with the striped pants. They've taken a bit of animated series with the flare and the fur
Actually, wait,
coat.
saying go back down to the shoes.
Yeah, he's got
Crocodile skin shoes or
yeah,
alligator skin.
alligator or crocodile skin shoes. And they do it in a the fucking sewer great. They do it in a way that it kind of looks like the Joker's shoe covers, which I think is cool. Like that's kind of
Yeah,
a cool look to it. The striped pants and then the face just looks so great. And this is the monocle, bro. Like I cannot tell you how much I love the idea of the monocle being like a glass bottle that someone shoved into his skull. It's such a unique concept. It's such a great idea. Um, I just love it so much. I mean, what is there to say here? Like, I mean, the monocle is a little bit different, but I mean, aside from that, it's basically just like classic Penguin, right?
yeah.
I mean, how do you feel about it?
I'll give it a 9. I probably does wish they could use the top hat, but I feel like it would also actively actually mess with the design here, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think he wears it like briefly, either that or it's like in a trophy case or something. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, the top hat would not work here at all. But it's great. I'm saying a 9.
Yeah. Very good.
Now, um, everybody's favorite,
Her
Poison
ankle looks
Ivy.
broken. Her ankle looks broken with the first front foot.
Yep. You'll have to forgive the character trophy positioning. Sometimes they're a little bit weird, but uh
ooh, that looks like it's popping too much.
I mean,
Good.
I yeah, what I'll let you what are your opinions?
5.
Damn, bro. Hold on.
I feel like it exists. Like, I mean, I don't really feel much towards this outfit.
Um yeah, I mean, it's not very much different from Asylums. It's very similar. Um but I don't know. It's like I like the idea of Poison Ivy having a sexual aspect to her character because that's one of her main powers is seducing men with her pheromones. But I
You know, that
feel
makes
like there
sense.
is a point where it is too much, and
I feel like she feel like
this reaches
nature
that point.
god. I feel like she should feel like a sexy nature goddess more than just. I don't even know what to call this. What we call this, like, it feels like some like your wife would be coming out of the shower with or something. Does that make sense?
I wish, but yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Editor me, cut that out, please. Um, but yeah, no, it's just it's too much. It is. I feel like what could have really saved this for me is some boots. I feel like the barefoot aspect of it is a bit much, and then maybe like if there was like a flowy aspect at the bottom. You know, like some poison
Yeah.
ivies where it's kind of like a leafy, like flowy dress almost. Like maybe it's a little something like that would have been good.
The thing is, they actually did a bit of a plant thing because I know you're saying you think those are just underwear, but I feel like they're actually plant because like once again, why would she be getting any custom made undergarments?
Yeah, I mean they're either like textured underwear or they're underwear made from plants. I don't really know what. It's hard to tell. I
I'm
will
saying
say
because
one thing. I
she's
do
had
love
clothes made from
the
plants.
vines wrapping up her. I
Yeah, no,
like
that's
that.
good.
That's cool. But and her face model is really great. I think
Yeah.
Arkham Knight really shit the bed with its face model for Poison Ivy.
Then obviously like the hair moving.
Her moving is great, yeah. I just but it's too much. I'm gonna say 6 because I feel like it's good, and I mean like I know that like the gooners out there are gonna be upset that I'm not rating this higher, but you know what? Shut up. Like it's like it's not it's not. It's just not great. It's fine,
You
but
know,
it's
if
not
it
great.
I don't remember what it's called. Was it like what was the term? What was it called? A corset? Am I thinking about the right
Yeah,
thing?
corset. Yeah,
Like
I
the
wouldn't need a
classic like
corset
poison ivy has with the plant things from
either.
BTS. That would help there.
I'm
Like
actually
that
gonna be
like
working on doing some uh because I did a Batman piece recently. Editor me put this on screen, please. Thank you. Where I did do some slight tweaks to the bat suit design a little bit. I'd like to do that again with Batman and kind of go a little bit more into it, but I'd like to do some for the villains as well. And I think Poison Ivy is one I really want to address and kind of fix some problems I have with some of her designs. But anyway, Raish Al Ghul. Um the character trophy's missing his cloak, which is weird. I mean, I know he takes it off, but that's odd. So there's some things I need to talk about. One, he starts the game off with a cloak. He takes it off. Then when he's infected by Lazarus, his tattoos glow, which is a really cool effect, and they don't do that here. This character trophy kind of sucks. Um, but like uh, that being said, I don't know. I don't know. How do we
I think
feel?
I think he's a good looking Resma, but also I feel like his face needs to be a bit more sharper. Not like Joker angular sharper, but like a bit more sharper.
I get that. Oh boy. Um, not supposed to see
However,
that from this angle.
oh,
um, yeah, I
yeah.
totally get that. Um, for me, my problem is that the outfit is just so basic. Like it just it doesn't scream like leader of secret cult of
Yeah, he needs a bit.
600 years Rashman, you know?
He needs a bit more. He needs more royal flair.
Yeah, he needs more flair. I have shat on a couple of B-Task designs a little bit this episode, but if there's one I can give credit to, it is Raish. His design in there is fucking peak, 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 peak. It's so good. And I wish there was a little bit more of that in here. I feel like this is kind of boring by comparison. The face is great, but everything else, I'm just, it's just kind of to me. Um, I mean, well, the tattoos do glow, which is cool. And the sword has the glowing thing on it. I can't get the full text, I don't think, in Scream, but if anybody knows, because I think that might be. You know what? I'm not even gonna guess because I don't want to offend anybody. But if you know what that says in English, please let me know.
I think I'll
Um,
do 6.8.
I, I'm just gonna keep it an even six. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have that much of an attachment to it. Um, Up next,
The
the man,
Riddler.
the myth, the legend. He's missing his bowler. What the fuck? No, that's criminal. That's so criminal. He's missing his bowler in the trophy. That's so messed up.
Oh my
Okay.
God, those eyes.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I get why they posed him like this because he's the final Riddler trophy you get. And so you've defeated the Riddler, so he's upset. But it doesn't do justice to the actual design. The actual design, he has a bowler hat, he has this bomb-ass cane, and his face doesn't look like he has like monkey pox. I don't even know what's going on there.
Looking at his computer crashing
Okay,
for the fifth
okay,
time
can we
today.
just do a favor? Like, one, imagine him in a green bowler hat with a Riddler logo on it, okay? And then don't imagine his face to look like he has like Laren like jaundice. Like, if we can keep those things in mind and like just take the design for what it is, I think it's really good. It's easily the
No,
best
it
the
is.
Arkham series has done. His other designs weren't really that great, in my opinion. This is really, really good. I love the gloves having the question marks on the inside and out is so
Yeah,
cool to me. Um, the leather driving gloves, the glasses, the coat.
the questions.
It's just so good. You know what? Riddler would be the type of guy to wear these fuck ass pants. I've seen these.
The multi-button pants.
No, like the multi-button pants, because I was going clothes shopping a couple of years ago and I found these jeans that I really liked. They were a tan color. And I'm like, oh man, I really like these. I'm gonna go try them on. And then I saw that they were 4 buttons, and I'm like, who on earth would wear these? These are the stupidest pants I've ever seen. And now that I've seen them on Riddler, I'm like, he is. He is the exact person who would wear these pants, bro. The
I am
exact person.
I am superior because I have better clicking technology to cover my.
Exact person to wear these, bro. That being said, design's an 8 for me. I love it. The trophy's
Uh, eight point
fucking
five.
trash. Hmm?
8.5.
Okay, good. Thank you for not letting the terrible trophy affect your opinion on the design, because that really was ass. Um,
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. I
I
like him.
mean, what do we say?
It's good.
What
Good Grundy.
good? Good. Yeah, it's a great Grundy. I mean, especially if you keep in mind the boss fight, where like the more you fight him, the more like damaged he becomes, and his chest opens and shit. It's like it's a good Grundy. I will say I don't know if it's my favorite because he's I I hate to be that guy, but I always think of Grundy as almost more of a Frankenstein look, and I feel like he leans a little too into zombie for me, in the face at least. Like,
I feel like he's supposed to look like a zombie though, because I mean, isn't he actually like a?
well,
I'm
I
not
mean,
sure how
I feel
often
like
it.
with Grundy you have to use the term zombie loosely because I mean, I guess like he is considered in DC a zombie technically, but he's not like a standard one.
Yeah,
And I don't know. I like his face to look a touch more human, personally. He's got those fucking horse teeth right now. Um, that being said, it's still peak. Like I'm not. It's a minor nitpick. It is a very very minor nitpick on a fantastic design. That being said, I feel like 9.
9.
All right, cool. Moving on to Two Face. I yeah. I mean, what can we say? I mean, this is I hate the lighting on this trophy because it doesn't really do him justice. Like I feel like the
Also,
fleshy
I mean,
detail.
I know what they did because they clearly did the darker, the other side specifically in the darker half of the lighting.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is the more interesting side of Harvey, and you can't really see that with this fuck ass trophy. But it's fine. Um,
Burnt behind body jacket, everything.
I mean, I I'm not gonna beat around the bush. It's a 10. I'm so I can't like
I do wish there was a little bit more of the white hair or grayish burnt hair,
I
I guess.
I I can understand that. I do.
Not too
I
much, obviously, because I don't think it makes sense for the hair to survive that much. But you get what I'm saying, yeah.
yeah, no. If there's one critique I have for this, it looks like this shit happened yesterday.
Yeah, it's a bit too sticky looking.
It is a bit it like it looks very great, but it is a bit too fresh looking. Like it looks like this should happen to him yesterday when it was supposed to happen years ago. That being said, it's a 10, right? I mean, right?
10.
Yeah.
No,
It's
should we flip on it though?
heads is 10, tails is what, 9? I mean, what would you even say? It's like fucking insane.
Heads
Um
is 10, tails you get shot in the face.
Great. Hugo.
It's Hugo.
Yeah, it's Hugo. I feel like a little too generic though for my liking. Like in terms of the coat, like I would have liked something just a touch
Hmm.
more mad
I feel
scientist-y,
like
but the face is great.
I feel like Hugo looking extremely plain and very clean and clinical actually works perfectly for him because he wants to break down and understand everything perfectly. It makes sense that he wants to present himself as perfect as everything.
No, I mean I didn't say it didn't make sense. It's my personal preference.
I
I
get that.
like the more like mad scientisty like 1940s look for Hugo. But
I was just kind of considered more if he is. I was going to consider more of the thing of he's
the
a very
fuck?
secret Batman.
What is bro doing? What is bro doing, dog? On that fuck ass notepad.
Batman.
Uh
Batman.
that being said, I don't know. I mean, I don't I again, very plain. What do we think?
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna say, getting that close to his face, that made me remember some of Kingdom Hearts because, like, he has very, very bright eyes.
Mm,
So just like that. If you ever get back into Kingdom Hearts, you probably understand who I'm probably thinking of.
yeah. Um okay, what do we think numerically?
8.5.
Sick. I can agree with that.
I mean,
Talia, I feel like also suffers from the race problem where like it works, but it's too plain for me.
I feel like she should have more. She should be more like super spy looking outfit style.
Yeah, like I said, it works, but I don't know, just
It
like
feels a bit biker chicky, if
it,
that makes sense.
yes, yeah, yeah. You know what? Yes, yeah. What? Yes, you have. I have always like had a problem with this design, and I've never been able to put it into words, and you just perfectly described it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, I do
uh,
carry on. But yeah.
oh my goodness, dude. I could never have like. Oh, this. Yeah, it's just it is. It's very much biker chicky. It doesn't have like I feel like it should have a little assassin flair too. It's just
Yeah.
so plain. I 6, right? I feel.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this video here today. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out. And like I said, keep your eye out for the third part where we go over all the thugs and also the DLC characters down at the bottom here. But in the meantime, hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye.